Hello and welcome to Experience Points, your favorite all-queer Starfinder podcast. We have a couple of announcements to make. First, now you can find us on iTunes, which means, if you can, it would be a huge help if you could go and give us a 5-star rating, and a review, if you want. Our second announcement is we're having a giveaway. If you've been to our Facebook page or our website, you might have seen our awesome character sketches. Well, we've decided to give 3 sketches away from the artist, Zuardi. All you have to do to be entered is follow our account on Twitter, @EQPoints, and retweet our tweet about the contest. That's it. Pretty easy, huh? We'll do a random drawing of 3 names and announce them on July 4th via our Twitter account, @EQPoints, and on our Facebook page, and website, and as a shout out on the episode following the drawing. Now back to our normal programming. In our last episode, Nobody Sees the Naked Verthani, our adventurers fought several goblins and Angus learned the value of not rushing in. Angus and Phaedra also learned how to build a junk grenade. We still have not found Gideon, but with what we're going through to find him, he'll be in serious trouble when we do.
Last session, you guys had tracked Gideon down to his lair in a hangar. When you got there just in time to see an unmarked corporate shuttle take off, and went to go talk to an Isoki. That ended up with him having a hole in his forehead. And then you pushed through into a back hallway off the side here, and ran into Rents Adal, the greatest pirate to ever live, according to his thoughts. And in attempting to talk with him, you summarily ended his life as well. And so we pick up with Angus having gotten the crap beat out of him, feeling a little worse for the wear, and you've cleared everything out up to this point. So let's pick up there.
I would like to loot the bodies and take 10 while we're doing that, take 10 so that I can get some resolve points back. Not resolve point.
Okay.
Spend a resolve point so I can get my stamina points back because ow.
All right.
I would like you not to roll so well this time. Just so you know.
Okay, I will keep that in mind.
Is everyone in accord with that? Do you guys want to start looting?
Yeah. Yes. Let's loot the bodies.
Cool.
You see Abska's a little bit agitated, like impatient, like they're looking around like, okay, we just saw a ship fly off and we, Tempest Fugit.
Okay. So I don't think I can participate in the looting if I'm actually doing the 10-minute rest. I just sort of slumped down where I was and I'm watching down the hallways to see if anyone comes, but I'm leaving the looting to you guys and expecting you to share. So, get to it.
Yeah. So let's loot Run Saddle, the greatest swordsman ever. Not so great because some of us kicked the crap out of him.
I set him on fire.
You find that he has a tactical semi-auto pistol on him, as well as a longsword.
Okay, I have 0 interest in the longsword. However, a ranged weapon is probably a good idea for probably Kira.
I agree. Though, I mean, does Absco, is it better than the weapon Absco has since you have that
Also
massive
true.
trick attack? What's the damage on the semi-auto?
The semi-auto's damage is 1d6 piercing.
And it's against KAC, not EAC, right?
Correct.
So there is that difference.
It is an analog pistol.
Okay, yeah, so it does analog round.
So it's up to you guys to determine what you want to do.
I think spread out the range makes a little bit of sense. A little bit more sense than me having to.
I was going to suggest you give away your.
I was gonna say, I was like, we could trade you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's see. He was also wearing a freebooter armor.
That is really good lightweight armor. If you're wearing heavy, it
Kira.
won't be as good, but
Yeah.
Kira or Absco could use it.
The Isoki, you find a survival knife and a Cestus battle glove on him.
All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take the semi-auto pistol because it's a small arms, and that's fine for Absco. And I'll hand off the other, the azimuth laser pistol. Let me get my sheet open and plop that in.
For the junk lasers, I'd like to know if I can use mechanics to set them to explode so that they become basically
Grenades.
gun grenades.
It's not difficult to make these things explode.
Auto fail.
So they can behave as concussion grenades if you would like me to put them in there as such.
That would be cool.
As a matter of fact, they're probably better concussion grenades than they are.
Pistols. Excellent.
Yeah.
Is Phaedra able to use grenades and throw them without a penalty? So if
I'll
no
put
one,
them in there as frag grenade 1.
I do have grenade proficiency, yes.
then you should take them because I do not, and we don't need me throwing them and having them hit everyone else.
So as you've been gathering up gear and switching out armors and stuff, you realize it's been really quiet here. Like no one's come out to mess with you.
It's quiet.
Yeah.
It's too quiet.
I have a feeling he's already gone.
I agree. I think we need to go check down the hallways to see what else is here.
Okay.
From the hallway where you fought Rents at all, you can see that the hallway goes north and south, and then branches east from there from both directions.
I'll go south.
I don't think
I
splitting
feel
up is
like
the
we
idea.
shouldn't. Yeah, I don't think we should split up.
So if you
Okay.
feel like south is the way, then that's the way we'll go.
South just feels right. So Absco goes this way.
Cool. So heading south, you get to a place that has a door that is marked deliveries.
Absco's going to do a perception check. I rolled a 1.
Yes, that is a 1 on the table for a 5. You might be in a spaceport. Maybe.
Yeah,
You get this
Absco's a
fleeting
little...
impression that you are nothing but a two-dimensional character being controlled by gods rolling dice.
Right. Yeah, Absco's a little, harried from all that action earlier.
Absco did better than Angus, who rolled a 3. So
Yep,
perhaps other
Angus,
people are more
you're
perceptive.
kind of out of it still. A little
Yes.
woozy.
I will also do perception check.
You
Wow.
rolled a 5. This
I
is
guess I'll do it.
the adrenaline is pumping. Like y'all are like, okay, we're listening, we're watching. It's a
All
door.
we see is red.
Kira, I don't trust
Pretty much.
myself. Can you check the door, please?
And Kira rolls the total of 7.
I
Yeah,
open
you're
the door.
standing in front of a door that reads deliveries.
I open the door. Like,
Yeah.
I do it.
You open the door. You open the door into a room in which there are several lockers, some crates, some beds, and a number of space goblins who are
More?
busy moving freight around, including one that looks like he's kind of the boss. And he turns and sees you, and he looks as though he's going to say something to someone, and then he sees that he doesn't know you. And you just hear,
Phaedra, throw one of the guns.
roll
I'll
initiatives.
Okay, but nobody go in the room. I'm gonna throw a grenade in.
I want to close the door after you do that.
Okay, yes. Ooh, nice.
A 23
let's,
initiative, Absco?
Yes.
Well done.
Yeah, I rolled a 19, so,
Roll. NPC initiatives, there we go. All right, so we have an initiative order. It begins with Absco. You hear the sounds from the other room. And Angus says, throw a gun in there.
So Absco's going to step near the wall, take like just that 5-foot step back, and concentrate on doing a stealth roll to see if they can, start having their skin mimic the wall behind them.
Alrighty.
And that's the wall opposite the door. So
Yep. So
Okay.
if it opens again, I can fire.
Okay.
Yep, directly in line with the door.
So that's a 25 on the stealth roll.
All right.
Your base plus 11 kills me at first level. I'm like, are you kidding?
Unreal.
And then
Okay.
I'll set up an
see
action
something here.
to
We get to draw a 30-foot range. He comes running toward the door, and looks like the two Noir are within range of this, as he lets out a very disturbing screech.
No, thank you.
Please give me will saves, Angus and Phaedra. Okay,
I
that
rolled
is
a 12.
and a 5.
Wow.
You both gain the off-target condition, as this has disturbed you.
Yeah, I'll say.
I don't even know what that
Yes.
means.
Does it give us negatives to hit?
Affliction.
That doesn't sound good. Affliction doesn't sound good at all. Where's my do not like roll or save? I do not like.
Right. Off target is you take a -2 penalty to attack rolls.
Okay. And you put it on Absco, not.
No, I was futzing with it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh my god.
Cool. I'm just trying to
Phaedra,
move
would you
him out of the
please
way.
throw the grenade?
I
The
gotta wait my turn.
Space Goblins, Zapparators, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He kind of starts running down.
Yes. Bunch up.
Yeah, he starts running toward the door as well. All right, Phaedra.
Alrighty. So I'm going to let me actually check the range on this.
Oh, and Absco can drop back in for his shot, his action at any point, right? So, like, before the door reopens? Like, we haven't closed it yet, and since they're in line of sight now, you
Yes,
could shoot
technically he has not taken his standard action.
I'm going to right here. And then
All right, so you run up next to Angus to the other door.
and I'm going to toss a grenade.
What are
Oh,
you?
action.
Where are you wanting
Okay.
to toss it?
I want to toss it right onto the second goblin that is in there.
Okay, so a space goblin Zapparator that just came running up toward the door. You want
Yes.
to toss it at him.
What's
Yes.
the range on it?
Actually, I would like to toss it right between the two of them. The range is 20 feet, and then we. Oh, that's 15. Okay, so then.
Oh
you
no,
have
no,
right-
that's I was just pointing. So
okay.
from you, yes, that range is indeed 20 feet.
Okay, and then the radius of that is 15 feet, so it would hit the both of them, and like we should be just out of the blast.
That is a 15-foot reach right there.
If
There
you
you go.
throw
Yep,
it,
y'all will be just on the
if you throw it
outside of that concussive
one more
blast.
over, you can catch one more goblin.
That will get 3 of them. Yes, if you throw it immediately north of the goblin Zapparator that came running in, it'll catch 3 of the goblins.
And one of them being the
Alright.
boss who disturbed us so much.
Indeed.
Yes, yes,
The
yes, yes.
disturbing
Okay,
boss.
let's do that.
Make a ranged attack. That'll be thrown, which you can see on your main page there.
Because like I
And
have
it's got
like
a 20
everything-
foot. It's got a 20-foot range. So you are to throw there is a 25-foot. So you're going to take a -2 penalty on it.
Please roll well. Please roll well. Please roll well.
All right, that is 15 minus 2 makes it 13, which does hit the square. It goes off. The you sit there, you flip the switch, and sure enough, yeah, Angus has set this thing to explode. And you hear it whirring up in your hand, woo, and you just like roll it in there, and it rolls right to the exact spot you wanted before blowing up.
So I
And
roll it
that
and I'm like,
will
back out.
deal damage to. All right, you should be targeting them now. Yep, go ahead and roll the damage. That deals 4 damage to the boss goblin here, 3
Yay.
damage to the one behind him, and then the one that's far away gets 1 damage. So, yep, it blows up. Boom! And scraps of metal go flying everywhere. The concussion blows. everyone gets hurt. Well, everyone that you wanted to get hurt. All right. Well,
Well done.
very well done. Goblin Zapparator 11 going to come up to here, and he's going to try to take a shot at the person who just shot at them. Ooh, okay. That is a 5 that completely misses you. Like, he comes running up through the blast and just fires off a laser. Goes bouncing, like, in the doorway. Ding, 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 ding. Feel like your eyebrows get singed a little bit. All right, Angus.
Just like, ha!
First, did Absco want to go in and take his shot?
Absco, after the blast went off, they would try to make a shot for the head goblin, even like between the two.
Okay, so we will move you in
Or no.
initiative to 7.
This is gonna be -2 or -4 to get between the Noir.
-4.
-4. Okay.
Yes, you have 2 very big angry Noirs standing between you and your shot.
But, like, not angry at you.
Right.
No.
That's
9.
the important part.
That is a miss. Pop! It goes. And, yep. You're kind of worried about hitting your friends here, so it smacks the doorway up above. Alright, Angus.
I am going to go towards Photon Attunement, and
1 step towards Photon Attunement.
I want to reach over and grab one of the guns off of Phaedra and
Okay.
throw it into the room before closing the
All
door.
right.
So,
All right. Go ahead and make your throne.
ooh, that's a 20.
20. Yes.
And I'm going for the exact same spot that Phaedra did, so that will capture
Okay.
now all 4 of them.
Yes, you will. You said that was a 15-foot radius, correct?
Yes. Did any of
All
them?
right, yeah. You throw you grab another one. You flip that switch, and as you toss another gun in there, and sure enough, it blows up. Boom.
And as
For the
Angus
second
did that,
time, I mean, just 1, 2. Here goes a couple grenades here.
as Angus did that again, I go, frag out!
And I closed the door.
And you shut the door. All right, Kira.
I would like to, first of all, move forward toward the goblins, hoping that no one else is going to throw another one.
All right, and Angus, just so you know, opening and closing doors are considered move actions.
Oh, perfect.
So it was a move action for you to shut the door after you
Worth
threw
it.
the grenade. So you're kind of stuck there, unfortunately, right in front of the door.
Okay. Moving in right
So
behind me is the perfect
The
heel
northern
spot.
of the 2 doors is closed. The southern one is still open.
Ah,
I'll stay there in the center of everyone else.
All right, so Kira moves up, kind of gets in the center of everyone behind it, taking the back line for the 2 Noir.
Yeah, that's
And-
it.
in prime healing position.
That's what they call it.
And here comes another little goblin zapparator running down from the crates. And it's going to take a shot at Phaedra. Ooh, 22 does indeed hit you.
Now the
Doing-
door was closed, right?
4 damage to you. So the northern door in front of Angus
Oh, okay. There are 2
was
doors.
closed. The southern half of the double door here, Phaedra had opened up.
Okay. Cool. I was not understanding.
And so the honcho head here, obviously the leader, well, he's going to draw out a really junky looking sword. And he's going to take a 5-foot step and open the door here. And that's about all he can do. He opens the door and he's glaring at Angus.
Angus totally
The
glaring
other
back
Zapparator
because that was rude.
is going to take a shot at Angus. Ooh. That crits.
Ouch.
What the hell?
Yes, so it did 2 damage and then 4 fire damage. As it just blasts you with a really hot laser there. Phaedra.
I'm going to go right here.
Okay, so
So
you
right
step
between
up through the
those two.
doorway. right in the middle of everything.
And I'm going to try a thing.
Ooh, I love it when players try things.
Okay, I'm going to try to use my feet cleave.
Yes.
I can strike 2 adjacent foes with a single swing.
Wouldn't that
Correct.
be your hoof cleave?
Aw.
I cleave thee with my cloven hoof.
I told you I have the jokes.
Yes, you do.
Do you want me to make 2 separate melee attacks or just one?
Yeah, that would be the best way to do it, is drop one on Honcho Head and then one on 23.
Okay.
As you have 2 of them standing
Honcho
next to
Head.
each other. Alright, Honcho Head misses
Ooh.
And then
with a 13.
23.
A 16 does hit 23, so you...
Nice.
What were you using to make that attack with? That was your...
This is my longsword.
Okay, so you take your longsword and you swing, and Honcho Head manages to duck, but Zapparator 23 is not so lucky. As he takes 10 damage, yeah, you slice into him.
These are tough goblins.
Absco is going to do a trick attack against the honcho.
Okay.
They are going to roll stealth at +10, plus their normal bonus. Ooh.
Even rolling a 2, you managed to roll a 23.
Does that beat the DC for?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
That's absurd.
I mean, you have to ask.
If it didn't, I would call bullshit.
Right.
All right. So, Absco, you see them kind of fade into the wall, and they will now fire their pistol. Oh my gosh!
Oh, yes!
That is a
Yes!
20 on the table. There's the crit.
He deserves it.
I believed in you the whole time.
So they get an extra D4 worth of damage.
It will automatically roll the critical damage.
Okay.
There was
Nice.
a crit pending.
All the damage. All of it.
All the damage. Lots of damage.
Nice.
Well, it should have auto-rolled it. So there's 5, plus you said another D4?
Yeah. The
Okay,
D4
go
is
ahead,
for the
roll
trick
another
attack.
D4.
Plus the critical. What we're using the
So
azimuth?
19, which would be... No, he was using the tactical semi-auto.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 1d6 plus 4. I think.
Okay.
No. That's to attack. My bad. No, we're fine.
No worries. Let me look at your tactical semi-auto here.
Yeah, does it have a critical feature?
Critical. Okay, so the tactical semi-auto does not have a special critical.
Okay.
Okay.
So from my understanding, that would just be a standard critical, which is double the damage.
Okay. So I will roll another d6.
Okay.
So that's 9 damage.
Yeah, you.
It's 13
shoot him.
damage.
Oh yes, total of 13 damage. You shoot this guy, this hunter head, and he was not expecting it. He didn't see you. You straight up pulled a Randall from Monsters Inc. Like just up against the wall and then shot him. And you can tell he's on his last legs. Like he looked quite shocked and is losing a lot of blood. He's not doing well. In fact, that critical was so stunning. Goblin Zapparator 11 just kind of stands there in shock and awe. Go ahead, Angus, because a bullet just ripped through the honcho head.
Nice. I'm going to go to 2nd level photonic attunement. And
Yes.
as I move forward, I'm going to flick out my pink battle axe. And
Oh, yes.
I am going to attempt to finish off the head honcho. Will a 15?
All right, a 15 to hit his KAC. Let us find out, shall we? You have met, so yes. Congratulations.
Sweet.
You strike him. He almost gets his sword up in time to deflect you.
Well, that's not quite what I wanted to do. I'm not sure how to... I'm trying to... Nope.
What are you
Fine.
looking to do? Roll the damage?
On him, but I don't know how to do that.
So grab the Solarian damage from the box and just drop it on his token.
Oh, really? Minimal damage?
Minimal damage, 4 damage. That's all it took, though.
Awesome.
I mean, you could tell he was not doing well. In fact, what happens is he pulls up his sword to block you, and you just drive through so that he impales himself with his own sword that he was
I love
trying
it.
to use to parry you.
Gruesome.
Awesome.
Wow.
And he drops dead. Kira.
Alright. So, let's see how far I can get.
Alrighty.
And attack him with my spear.
So
Alright.
you move down next to Phaedra inside the building to attack the same goblin that Phaedra's attacking.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Stop him.
I'm going.
In fact, most of these goblins aren't looking too good. Oh,
Sad.
an 11. Not quite good enough. He manages to just swat your spear away.
Darn.
And now, so he pulls up his junk laser like he's going to take a shot at you, which, the same one you just attacked, which will actually provoke from both Phaedra and Kira.
Excellent.
So you both get attacks of opportunity on him as he goes to make a ranged, as his weapon is warring up. A 10 misses from Phaedra.
Let's see if I can do it.
You got it this time. I have faith.
Hopefully.
A 3 misses from Kira
It is misplaced faith.
as a shot
Sorry.
rings out at Kira,
Ow.
hitting her for 2 damage. These things can sting, but they're not all that effective. Let's see. Honcho Head is dead. Let's see. Zapparator 26 over here. He's not looking real good either. He's going to try to take a shot. Let's see. He's a little further in the room, so I think he's going to try to. There's really no escape for him. He's going to try to shoot his way out through Angus. And does manage to hit you, Angus, with a 14.
Is this
doing-
KAC or EAC?
EAC.
Okay. Drat.
Yep, because they're lasers. So
Okay.
he hits he breaks through, does 3 damage to you. You're starting to get wounded again. All right, Phaedra. You are standing right in front of a goblin who is swaying on his feet, trying desperately to get out of there.
Yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere.
I highly doubt it.
I'm going.
And
to-
actually, the off-target effect is no longer affecting you.
Cool.
So
So
we'll get
I'm
rid of
going
that.
to try and smack him around using my
Okay.
sword.
A 14 does indeed hit him.
Excellent.
Alrighty. That's 10 points of damage.
Ooh.
Almost
And
max
he-
damage.
yes,
Well
you,
done.
You lop his head off.
Nice.
Like he was already almost dead, and now he is very dead.
Extra dead.
Very, very dead.
Only 2 to go.
So it would seem.
Well,
Let's
All right,
do it.
Absco.
All right. So Absco's going to move.
All right,
so,
Absco moves up into the doorway.
Yep. Right next to Angus, and that gives them a great vantage point of number 11, Goblin 11. And,
Yes, the healthiest goblin standing.
uh,
Not for very long.
They're going to attempt
Yeah.
a trick attack, a normal one, to see if they get extra damage.
So only plus 11.
Right.
Is that it?
Only.
An 18 stealth.
Nice.
Yeah, they're not going to make on that one.
Yeah.
But they do fire their gun.
Oof. What is
9
happening?
misses. You're too busy trying to look cool and trick shot this thing.
I'm not able to walk and chew bubblegum this game.
No, apparently not.
All right.
Again, you hear that same whir that you're used to as his gun fires up, the one you just shot at, and he tries to shoot at you, but he is no better a shot than you have been at this point, as his shot misses way wide. He gets kind of blown back a little bit from the recoil on the laser. Angus.
Angus hits third level attunement.
Ooh. We all know what
runs
that means.
Right up in the middle as that pink glow from the axe starts to suffuse his entire body, and he comes right up between the last two goblins and uses supernova. So the damage.
Yep, here comes Angus stalking in a pink glowing light.
I cover my eyes.
Nope, that didn't work. Damn it.
Just like,
All right, fine.
no.
All right. So it only does 4 points of damage, and they each get a reflex save for half. But can I just say I'm so happy to have done almost minimal damage? That's perfect.
Yes. So let's see. This one will be for number 11. 19.
11 is
And then for number 26.
clinging to life.
14.
So both of those pass. So they only take 2 points of damage.
Well, those 2 points of damage are enough to take out number 26.
Cool. Yo.
Number 11 here. That's the first damage this one's taken is 2 points of damage as he dodges, like hits the floor, pops back up.
Flameo,
Kira.
my good hot man. Flameo.
I got this, y'all. Alright. I'll move right up next to him.
All right. Kira moves up next to Angus, and coincidentally also next to the goblin.
And let me try to poke him with my spear.
Pokety poke, a 12 hits.
Yes.
Yay.
Nice.
Finally.
Out here
For
doing
3
work.
damage. Again, this goblin, he's been hit with a blast of pink radiation energy, and now poked with a spear. He's not loving life. As Phaedra
maybe
gets
he should have been
a
the
turn.
head honcho.
As Kira runs up, I look down at her and I say, "Hey, girl, hey."
Hi.
And oddly enough, these are the exact thoughts floating through his head. Like, maybe I should have been the honcho head.
Yeah.
With your movement, you can probably get into a space to flank him if you want, Phaedra.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely can. So I'm gonna pop up here and then come over here, flanking this guy.
Okay.
The lone goblin.
Yep. So once again, we end up with another combatant with a noir on either side of him. Oh yes, that hits.
Nice. An 18 is great.
18.
Plus your 2, so 20. Awesome. He's not dodging that one.
And for
Max
maximum
damage. What?
Nice.
Max damage. Yep. Once again, you have cut another goblin in half.
11 points. Awesome.
Like dancing around the battlefield, just like shoop, shoop.
That's pretty much it. That pretty much sums it up.
Fantastic. All right. With his death, I want to go over and look at the crates they were moving.
So the crates contain a number of various goods, basically equating to UBPs, universal
Awesome.
base polymers.
Great.
Just a whole bunch of stuff. There's bits and pieces of the starship that they've been taking apart. Find some of the chairs, and so I mean they've definitely been stripping this down.
Okay.
Absco's gonna go and search the lockers.
The lockers have just a bunch of little trinkets and junk in them. A lot of junk that it seems were used for the quote-unquote maintenance of the junk lasers.
Mm.
Nothing of particular value or import there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phaedra's gonna come over here next to Angus and like slap him up and like fist bump and everything,
Hell yeah.
and just be like, "That was some real cool stuff you did there with your pink glowing."
I like to explode. What can I say? You with the
really
cutting the
bright.
heads off though. That was a thing of beauty. That was that was beautiful.
That was kind of my specialty.
It's fantastic. And Kira, your healing touch is my favorite thing ever now.
It's a recipe.
Wow, it's lovely, lovely.
Well,
The UPBs, are we able to take any?
Yeah, you can take them. I mean, they're sort of heavy. Like you
Sort
can
of
stuff
heavy.
your bags with them or whatever, but there's quite a bit here.
I don't want to take like all of them, but just like some of them.
I think we can just come back for them after we, go through this area. If we
Yeah,
survive.
That's also true.
Absco pipes up and is like, I think there's more to this place. I think we need to move on out to see if we can find any sign of Gideon.
Aye. Let's
Head,
get going.
up that north hallway.
Yeah, and so Absco kind of leaves out.
Okay, and so
Click through the wall.
we head north.
I'm not feeling so great, so I'm not going to be running in quite as much.
Okay, and again, you find a pair of double doors marked office.
All right. Absco once again is going to try a perception check.
Okay,
Oh my goodness.
Wowzers.
with a 7, you are pretty sure that beyond these doors lies an office.
Phaedra's also gonna do a perception check.
And so is Kira.
Everyone. All
A
perception.
17 from Phaedra. Yeah, let's go ahead and get everyone's perceptions here. An 8 from Angus.
It's not my specialty. Oh, nice.
Ooh, and a 21 from Kira. Kira, you can hear movement beyond the door. In fact, for just a moment, you even hear the sound of what you have come to recognize as goblin voices.
Oh, I do want to make a quick point that we would have grabbed the guns off the other 3 goblins to make them
Absolutely.
more grenades.
Absolutely. You have 3 more grenades in your inventory.
Cool.
Cool.
Was the
So-
sword the other guy had any good? The junk sword?
They are junk swords.
Okay. Just checking.
They don't explode.
Okay.
So probably
Then I don't
less
care.
useful than the junk lasers.
Cool.
I turn around to everyone else, and I'm like, shh, they're in there.
Excellent. Are we opening the
then,
door?
I'm gonna have Phaedra open the door.
All right, Phaedra. So you just open the door, just open it up, see what's inside.
Yeah,
Are you trying
I'm
to
ready
stealth
to
at all?
lop off more goblin.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here to lop off goblin heads.
All right. So before you see a pretty bare office. There's a panel with a couple of chairs, a bed, and a locker in the north corner there. Go ahead and, well, the first thing you see, I'll tell you, the first thing you see is an android that you recognize immediately. It is Gideon.
Immediately I see him and I point like with my sword. I'm like, you're fucked.
Give me a perception check real quick, Phaedra, and give yourself a +3 for perception check that was made earlier to hear goblins in here.
Okay. So
Excellent. That becomes a 15.
total.
15. All right. So, yeah. There are goblins on either side of the door. Go ahead and give me fresh initiatives, please.
And that would be a natural 20.
Nice.
Of course it would.
Another
Of
course it
19
would.
for me.
Excellent. Oh, Phaedra's all amped up now.
I'm a little more hesitant with my 10. Really? I'm going
A
last?
little bit.
All
A
right.
little bit.
I'm down for last.
Well,
That's
Angus,
fine.
you're hurting a little bit.
I am.
So, yeah, Gideon looks up and he sees you, and you can tell he was expecting someone else. And he sees you, and his eyes just kind of widen in shock before they narrow, and he goes, "So, you've come back for more." And
Come
with
back
that,
for what you owe me.
I think we will be back and see what happens to Gideon.
Death.
Woo! Thanks for sticking with us as we progress through this campaign. Don't forget about our first giveaway. You can find the details on our Facebook, our website, and we'll be tweeting out reminders. A quick update, our website, www.experiencepoints.com, is up and developing into something great thanks to me, @Punderdrone. If you check it out, you can read about us and our character bios, or even listen to them. We also have our Facebook page up with announcements and drawings of our characters, with links to the talented artists featured in our contest giveaway. You can reach any of the cast members on Twitter. Kelric can be reached @EQPoints. Our GM Mew can be reached @MewPlaysGames, also their Twitch handle. Taylor can be found @MilkyGames, GAYMES. Megan can be reached @DungeonsandMeg. And I can be found @Punderdrone, DRONE. Which podcasts are we listening to? Well, right now we're listening to Roll to Fail, Cosmic Crit, and Tabletop Champions. We'll see you next time.